Mr. Nazir Chana, you have written a book with the title of Ode to Full Moon in the year 2016, wherein a poem with the title of Aleppo was included in the book. So now your prediction has come true after the fall of Bashar al-Assad regime in the Syria. So what are your comments now?
Mr. Zulfiqar Ali Kamboh Sahab, I'm highly indebted to you for this very learned question regarding the current situation in Syria. Of course, in my poetry book, Ode to Full Moon, commemorating my Murshid Hazrat Mansoor Alaj, there's a poem, Aleppo, in which I have mentioned that those who are destroying Aleppo, they are doomed forever. They are doomed forever. And the historic Aleppo of Salahuddin Ayyubi has been destroyed. So that prediction has come true. It was not a prediction alone. It was my prayer as well as a poet. It was they were my feelings that the execution of billions of people and murders and rape and the operation on the vast majority of Syrian people by a handful click of buses, Bashar Assad must be discontinued and the murderer and butcher be doomed. So today that has happened. So I'm very happy and I wish that all such jails all over the world, whether they are in Xinjiang, America, or Russia, or even in my beloved country, Pakistan, they should be dismantled and those political prisoners should be released free. They should come scot-free. Executions and all this, the world over, including the tortures and obviously should also be discontinued. So this is by not only me, even Hamas has supported this stand and other progressive people all over the world, writers. Not only Hamas, which is a religious nationalist body, but even secular and progressive the world over. Writers and poets are exclaiming their joy on the breakup of jails and the stoppage of the torture and the millions of Syrian people, men, women and children. So I also feel happy and I pray for the progress and revolutionary freedom of the Syrian people all over the world. And I condemn this cruel torture. So this is a poem which I am also including for you, which is also be there, joy and happiness. So I am very much obliged to you that you asked a very important question on the Syrian, which should be highlighted more and more, the freedom of the people and the struggle of the people, and the tortures, miseries and victims. The biggest jail in the world with the name of Sayyidina Anaya. So it was a disrepute for our Prophet, our Holy Family and our Islam as well. So God bless those who are.
Mr. Chana, after the flee of Bashar al-Assad from capital of Syria and his asylum to Russia, the Israel has occupied Golan Heights territory of Jordan and Syria. And do you suggest, do you foresee any impact over the politics or change in Iran and especially Pakistan?
This question is very closely related with the situation in Syria. The occupation of Golan Heights by Israeli will not sustain much because ultimately Israel will have to withdraw international pressure and that's part of Syria. That's besides the point. So that occupation will not last longer. Anyway, till its impact, this situation is having an impact not only on Iran and Pakistan but all over the world. It is also having an impact on Russia as well, because now Russia has understood that its politics supporting Assad was wrong. Hence, Putin has refused to meet Assad, Bashar, and Bashar has been kept in a secluded place as a just the asylum, limited asylum. Russia will change its policy, and I think that even Iran's president's speech 3 days before was a little positive, and he said that he would like to have relations with the Iran and Syrian people. So I think that the mistakes committed by Iran shall have to change its course there for keeping its politics intact. Till Pakistan is concerned, I don't think that Pakistan is a very important actor in this whole matter, because Pakistan is completely indifferent to these Palestinian and Syrian problems, except for giving statements. It is not very actively involved, because Pakistan's foreign policy is already controlled by the Americans and the imperialists, so they don't have much role to play. But Iran was an important actor in the Syrian drama, and it had been supporting. If Ayatollah Khomeini would have been alive, perhaps he may not have interfered in that adventurous movement, because he had a greater understanding of the situation political. But later on, successors of Iran, they interfered and they supported the minority group and created a bad name for Iran. But now Iran has become more practical, and it is talking on the atomic issue as well, and the uranium problems, and it's having a dealing with the world now. So Iran will now take care to have forge closer relations with the Syrian people, and what is done is cannot be undone now, but things can be changed. So I feel, but Pakistan also needs to have a reassessment by creating more relations and giving economic and social support to the regime. But Pakistan also, you see, here also we have got political jails and victimization and disappearance here. So how can Pakistan speak? That's another thing, that here the level is not that high, because here the struggle is also not on a higher pitch. But anyway, these fascist tactics need to be exposed the world over. And Pakistan, if it is not playing a part, it shall have to play a part, because with Syria we have great links, where we got Zairins who are going to Syria, to the Mazar of the Bibi, Hazrat Bibi, Zainab the Great, and the Mazars of Ibn Arabi, Iraqi, Salahuddin Ayyubi, and other awliyas and prophets are also there. So we have got links with Syria, historic and cultural. So we need to play an active part in that as well. Suggest greater relations and support, so that it may continue. Otherwise there is danger that the Syrian flashpoint might bring a bigger war world over. So to avoid that, we need to continue our support to the people and give them economic and social help to the world over. So this is what I'm thinking. I may not be very actively involved, but as intellectual, I have the feelings which I like to share my friends, writers, and which other writers in Pakistan also to come out and papers to give their opinion. I don't know why they are indifferent. Otherwise, they are our writers, poets are, something is happening, they are speaking on this point, they are indifferent. So your interview is very highlighting, and it's a pioneer interview, Mr. Zulfiqar Ali Kamboh sir. You took up a strong point, Syria. I'm highly thankful to you. So,
Mr. Nazir Chana, thank you very much for sparing time